How are you? You might be preparing for your examinations. Good. So I am there for with you now. And today we will discuss trigonometry and its applications, or you can say application to trigonometries and height and distance also you can tell. It is in class 10, but this part of the trigonometry is very much useful in all sort of examinations, even in competitive examinations also. But today I will discuss few concepts of height and distance. After that I will discuss 5 MCQ questions which are very important in the examination point of view. So before going for MCQ questions, let us discuss application to trigonometry. In the trigonometry video which I have made, in that I have already discussed about the formula and all. Now I will discuss how the trigonometry can be applied in daily life. So I will draw a triangle here. Let the name of the triangle is ABC. Now, because in trigonometry we deal with normally right angle triangles, and I have named it triangle ABC, where angle B is 90 degree and angle CB, let it be theta, any angle. So now suppose somebody is there here, somebody's eye is here at this much height. So the line on which that person sees, the straight line on which the person sees, that is known as line of sight. Line of sight. So suppose this person, this is the eye, and this person sees here at point C, this will be the line of sight, and line of sight, this is called line of sight. And suppose this person sees straight from this height on this line, so this will be the line of sight. And suppose this person, suppose one bird is flying or something is there here at some height greater than this, suppose here, and this person sees here like this, so this will be the line of height. Line of height. Line of height. So the line at which a person sees is known as the line of height, line of sight. Now another thing I will tell you, this is the line of sight is gone. Now horizontal line, line of sight and horizontal line. And you see in this picture which I have drawn, the eye is here and this is the ground, this is the ground, and the line drawn parallel to the ground is known as horizontal line. So this line is parallel to the ground, so this line is the horizontal line, and from the horizontal line we calculate, this is important, which is the horizontal line, that's important. This is the straight line of vision, straight line of sight or straight line of vision. If somebody sees point C, that means he has to put down his eyes or move down his head like this at this angle. His eyes is here now at this line. Suppose he will drop down his eyes or drop down his head towards this to see point C. So this much angle he has moved, this much angle he has moved down. So this is called angle of depression. Angle of depression. Why depression? This is, depression means what? He is moving down. He is moving down. That's a depression. It's, I mean, he is losing some height here. And if that person moves upward his head to see something at the top or above his head, above his height, then that is, suppose this is the line of vision, this is the line of vision. If he looks down like this, this is the line of vision. If he looks down, the angle has been formed, so that is the angle of depression. and suppose same person, this is the line of vision, something is there at the top here. If you look like this, you have to move your head upward at some angle. So that angle is known as angle of elevation, because you are elevating your head. That is angle of elevation, and this is angle of depression. Okay, so very simple. This is angle of elevation, and this is angle of depression. Now, one thing I will tell, this angle of depression, as this is parallel to this, so this angle of depression, this one will be equal to this one, because these two are alternate interior angles, right? If two parallel lines are there and one line intersect the two parallel lines, that line is, these two are alternate interior angles, so they are equal. So this can also be known as angle of elevation, angle of depression, right? So this angle and this angle can be equal. So in different diagrams we will see, this is the main concept. So I hope you have understood. First is line of vision, in which the eye is there, that is straight line of vision. Then one horizontal line is there, and from the horizontal line, in which direction, towards the bottom or towards the top, our eye is moving. If towards the bottom our eye is moving, then the angle of depression has been created, and if towards the top our eye is moving, then that is angle of elevation has been created. So these 3-4 concepts will be used in application to trigonometry, and we will apply. Let us see few MCQs, and you will feel like in normal trigonometric ratios or trigonometric formula which you are doing, there you don't relate it to daily life actually, but here application to trigonometry, the name of the chapter itself justifies it, how it is applied, where it is applied. Because if any subject, any chapter you read, if it is applied in daily life, you can understand very easily, and it is very helpful to you also. So let's start with examples. MCQ number 1. Let's start. Question is there ready for you. If a pole 6 meter high casts a shadow 2√3 meter long on the ground, then the sun's elevation is dash. How much degree? Means we have to find the elevation of the sun. So before going for the question, let's draw the picture, because in application to trigonometry questions, if you draw the picture, correct diagram, then it's very easy to solve. Okay, fine. So let's draw the diagram. So before directly going to the triangle, I will tell you something. You read the question. If a pole means, you always, while doing the pole questions or tree questions, or maybe coconut tree, palm tree, whatever, or building questions in application to trigonometry, you think it, or you take it, or you draw it as a perpendicular line over the ground. This is the ground, this is the ground, and this is the perpendicular line. This is the perpendicular line. Now, I will name it AB, and this is C, and I will read the question, and I will accordingly do the measurements here. Let's see. If a pole of 6 meter high, this is a pole, this is 6 meter high, cast a shadow, means always the sun is there, and if sun is there falling, the sun ray, this is the pole, the shadow will be like this. Shadow will be like this, isn't it? You just imagine at your home also, you might be sitting there at home, where you are sitting, the light falling on you, your shadow will be in the opposite side. The direction from which the light is falling on you, your shadow will be on the opposite side. So at this direction the sun is falling, this is the pole, so shadow will be this side, isn't it? And shadow will be on the ground, and the shadow will start just from the bottom where the pole starts, isn't it? Here. It's not like that, the shadow will start just from the gap, 2 meter, 3 meter gap, no, not like that. So that's there. From B the shadow starts, and cast a shadow 2√3 meter long, means here the shadow length is been given 2√3 meter long shadow on the ground, and hence there is a right angle triangle formed here. Now the question is sun's elevation, means imagine the sun is here, the sun is here, the smiling sun is here. So now what is the elevation? Elevation how will find? Suppose here you are there at point C, your line of vision is like this. Elevation means you will lift your eye like this. How much angle? So this angle will be the sun's elevation. So you have to find this angle. This angle, let it be theta. Now your trigonometry triangle is being ready. So now this pole height is 6 meter and this ground, that shadow length is already 2√3 meter, and this angle is theta. Now in this right angle triangle, just remember, go back to the trigonometry. This is called perpendicular, that is denoted by P, and this is B, and this is HY, because if you are taking theta, theta opposite side is P and theta adjacent side will be the base, and this is always hypotenuse, right? Because this is the opposite side of the right angle. Opposite side of the right angle will always be the hypotenuse. So P, B and H. Now what is being asked? How to analyze the question? Theta is being asked, okay. What has been given? P is given and B is given, right? So P is given 6 meter and B is given 2√3 meter, and theta is being asked. Sun's elevation is being asked. Now how to find? P and B is given. Now just remember the formula where P and B are involved. In which trigonometric function P and B are involved, right? Tan and cot, P and B are involved. So you can put tan theta is equal to P by B, or cot theta is equal to B by P also you can put, right? Because P by H is sine, P and H sine, and B by H is cos, and P by B is tan, isn't it? So now just put tan theta is equal to P by B, implies that. Now tan theta is equal to P means you put the value 6 and B means 2√3. Let us solve this. It's easy to solve. 2 3 ja. So this is tan theta is equal to, this is 3 divided by √3 is equal to 3 divided by √3 means if you rationalize the denominator, or you can directly cut also. 3 means we know that √3 into √3 is equal to 3. Divided by √3 is already there, right? So this √3 and this √3 can be cancelled out. So now this √3 is remaining. So this is √3. Now tan theta is equal to √3 is our final equation. Tan theta is equal to √3 implies that. Now you just remember which value of tan, which value of trigonometric value of tan is √3. Do you remember? If not, you remember. It is very easy because tan values are like this. Again, before going for the values, I will tell you a small trick which I have already explained in one of my videos. You can go through the trigonometric values wala video. Left hand rule. What is the left hand rule? You see, you put your left hand like this. Easy to remember. Put your left hand like this, and this is suppose 90. This is you come down. This is 60, and this is 45, and this is 30, and this is 0. This is left hand. According to left hand, I put here. Now if you find sine values, for sine values you come clockwise. How clock moves? Like this. So you come clockwise for sine value. For sine, let us move clockwise. Suppose sine 45 is being asked. Sine 45. If directly you come here, sine 45 is there here. 90. You can count it in finger. Here I am explaining, that's why I am written in blackboard, whiteboard. But in examination, you will not find, or you don't find the time also. So directly in the finger you count. This is 45, right? If this is 45, then how many fingers are left out? 2 fingers are left out. Write 2. Then find the root divided by 2. So root 2, and because 2 is root 2 into root 2. So this is 1 by root 2, and it's correct answer, 1 by root 2, right? Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Let's try another. Sine 60 is how much? Sine 60, this is 60. How many fingers are left out? 3 fingers are left out. So root 3. The number of fingers are left out, you write the number. 3 fingers are left out. Put the root divided by 2. Root 3 by 2 is sine 60, isn't it? So in this way, if you go on clockwise, you will get the sine values. If you go anti-clockwise, you will get the cos values, right? Just a trial. Suppose I will find cos 60, right? 60 is here. So if I'll go clockwise, and this is clockwise, anti-clockwise. 1 2 3 for cos values you will go anti-clockwise. 1 2 3. This is 60. How many fingers are left? only one finger is left. Okay, 1 root over divided by 2, root 1, that is 1 by 2. So then cos 60 is 1 by 2. Agreed? Cos 60 is 1 by 2 because cos 60 value is sin 30 equal, so they are 1 by 2, correct? So this is the way you can find the root over. The values of sines and cos, etc. If you find the cos and sine value, tan value is not at all difficult. So tan value is 0, 1 by root 3, 1, root 3 and not defined. How I found it? I found from cos and sine, because if you find cos and sine, sine by cos is tan. Sine by cos is tan. So just remember this, because tan values are very useful, mainly the tan 45 and tan 60 are widely used actually. But if you remember all the table and all the values, that is very fine, and finger technique will help you find the sine and cos, and if you do sine by cos, then you will get tan. Okay, so let's move to the previous one, our main stream. So tan theta is equal to root 3. So which value of tan is root 3? This is 0 degree, this is 30 degree, this is 45, this is 60 and this is 90. So tan 60. So instead of writing root 3, can I write tan 60? Yes, tan 60. So this is tan theta is equal to tan 60. What is the value of theta? It is theta is equal to 60 degree. Finished. So our answer is 60 degree. So this is the answer. So we'll write here 60 degree. In this way we found the answer. I hope you might have understood very well. In this problem I discussed some of the how to find the values also. A short trick, that left hand rule I explained. But very quickly, if you remember the values, very quickly you can do all this, right? So we will go to MCQ number 2. So second question is ready for you. Now we will solve it. The question is like this. In the given figure, the figure is given. In the previous question, figure was not given. In many questions also figure might not have been given, and in some questions figure have been given. Okay. So in the given figure is this one. Angle of elevation of the top of a tower AC from a point B. Angle of elevation of the top of a tower AC. The AC is a tower. That means this is the tower. This is the tower AC is given. Then from a point B, this is the point B. Angle of elevation, how I am doing this? See, this is point B. Top of the tower is there. Suppose I will move my head like this. So my head has been elevated, or my eye has been elevated like up to this angle. So this angle is 60, it is given. That is angle of elevation is given. Okay, done. So angle of elevation 60 degree, that is theta we will take. So this height, and let us discuss the question, then we will go for the data and all. Point B on the ground is 60 degree. Then if the height of the tower is 20 meter, this height of the tower has been given. Find the distance of the point from the foot of the tower. Distance of the point, which point? The point from where that person is looking to the or seeing to the top of the tower. So that this point means this point from the foot of the tower. So this distance we need to find. Understood the question? This is the tower. This is the ground of the this is the point where the tower has been grounded, and this is the point where one person is standing and looking to the top of the tower. So now we have to find this distance, and this angle is been given and this is given. So what is given? This is a right angle triangle. I told you, if any tower is given, if any pole is given, or if any tree is given, building is given, that this is the ground, means that pole, tree, building, everything will be perpendicular. You will draw the perpendicular like that. So this is 90 degree. This need not be given, it is there already, this right angle, and this is being asked. Let it be x, or you can take it anything. So this is x, this is being asked. Now if this is 90 degree, the opposite side, this is h, and if this is theta, theta is 60 degree is given. The opposite side of the theta is known as perpendicular, that is p, and the adjacent side of theta is known as b, small b, that is base, right? Now if p is 20 meter, b is x, that means the relationship between p and b has been given and theta has been given. If p and b relationship wala function is what? It is tan, right? Or cot, anything you can put. Let us put tan, which is very popular among us, and in the previous also we put it. So now given p is equal to 20 meter and b is equal to x, let we have taken, and theta is equal to 60 degree. Now PB relationship, that is tan theta again is equal to P by B. This implies that tan theta means What is given? It is 60 degree is equal to, we will put tan theta, that is tan 60 is equal to P by B. P is 20 divided by B is X. Now I have put the values. Now tan 60 value in the previous question, same value, root 3 value we have put out, and so this is root 3 is equal to 20 divided by X. Implies that now we need to find the value of X. So X will be moved to this side and root 3 will be moved to this side, cross multiplication. So X is equal to 20 by root 3, but this value is like this. If this value is given here, then it is your answer. Suppose in some options might be decimal value will be given, you have to make it rationalize, or you have to put the values of root 3 1.73 like that. Then this is 20 by root 3 value is given here, this one 20 by root 3 meter, answer is done. So this answer, so you can write this answer here, height of the tower is 20 by root 3, answer is done actually. This foot of the tower, the distance from the tower and the point, this is meter. So done quickly, understood? So we will move to the question number 3. Next question, question number 3 is ready. So now we will read the question first, and accordingly here, see, diagram is not given. Again, a ladder leaning against a wall. Ladder, this is wall. Wall will always be perpendicular again. The ladder is leaning against the wall. This is the ladder. So I will do this BC. This is the ground distance, and this is A. This is the wall. AC is the wall, and BA is the ladder. This is the ladder. BA is the ladder, right? Leaning against the wall. Makes an angle 60 degree with the horizontal. If the ladder is leaning, this is the ground and this is the ladder, right? So this angle is 60 degree. This angle is 60 degree. So this is 60 degree. Now our theta here is 60 degree. Clear? Then if the foot of the ladder is 9.5 meter away, this is the foot, this is the ladder, this is the foot of the ladder, this is 9.5 meter away from the wall. This is the wall, and this is the distance between the wall and the foot of the ladder. This is 9.5 meter. You understood the question? Well, again with the diagram I will make it understand. This is the wall, ladder is leaning against the wall from point B. The angle made with the ladder and the ground is 60 degree, and the foot of the ladder is 9.5 meter away from the wall. This is 9.5, and this is the ladder is given. Now again, right angle triangle has been formed. This is 90 degree, right? If this is 90 degree, the opposite side is H always. The adjacent side of theta, this is B, and the opposite side of theta, that is P. Now let us see which trigonometric function we will put here. That is the main point actually. After drawing the diagram, after writing the given which are been given, and what is asked? What is asked here? The length of the ladder is being asked, which is, this is the length of the ladder. This is the question actually. If H is the question, given is what? B is been given, right? B is given 9.5 meter and theta is given. Okay, theta is 60 degrees given. So if B is given and H is given, B and H, just imagine B and H, which trigonometric function contains B and H? That is B by H is cos theta, right? So we will put cos theta. So cos theta is equal to B by H. If you put this function and the exact values, cos theta is 60 degree. So in place of theta I put 60. B means how much? 9.5 divided by H. So this implies that, now put the value, cos 60 is how much? Again I have told you that left hand rule, cos 60, if you find the value of cos 60, this is 90, 60, 45, 30 and 0, right? So if you find cos 60, you have to go anti-clockwise like this. So 60 is here. If you go reach to 60, then how many fingers are left out? Only one finger is left out. If one finger is left out, then root over of 1 divided by 2. So 1 by 2 is the value. So 1 by 2. This is 1 by 2 is equal to 9.5 divided by h. So now very simple, if you do the cross multiplication, you can find the value of h. So h will go, this one, h into 1 is h, and 2 into 9.5, 2 into 9.5 you can write directly, because this is MCQ. Nobody is going to see your answer script, how you have solved it. Only answer in rough work also, in mental work also, mental calculation, you can do it very quickly. So 9.5 into 2 is, this is 9 2 ja 18, 0.5 2 ja is 1. So this is 19 is the answer. So 19 meter. Is it given? Yes, it is given. So option D is the answer. So 19 meter is our answer. Hope you have understood. Let us go for the next question. Next question, a tower stands near an airport. The angle of elevation theta of the tower from a point on the ground is such that its tangent is 5/12. The height of the tower, if the distance of the observer from the tower is 120, is dash. So the question is height of the tower, we have to find out. So let's draw the diagram first. The tower stands, this is the tower, it stands near the airport. The angle of elevation of theta, angle of elevation is theta of the tower from a point on the ground. Again, this is the point on the ground, that is B, and this is the suppose base of the tower, and this is the point A. So this is the angle of elevation, this is theta. Again, now, so the tangent is 5/12. So tangent means what? Tangent means this is 5/12. It's a different given is here. Then if the distance of the observer from the tower is 120, this is the distance of the observer and this is the tower. So this distance is 120 meter. So again, this is B, this is 90 degree, right? And this is right angle. So if this is theta, this is perpendicular, and this is the base has been given. So now perpendicular and base is the tangent is 5/12. What is tangent? Tangent 5/12 means it is tangent is always P by B, tan theta. Tan theta is equal to P by B, that is tangent, and that is 5/12. And now this implies that now P by B, P is how much? The distance is not given, we have to find out, that is P, and B base is how much? It is given 120 is equal to 5/12. Now this implies that now here cross multiplication, if you do 120, you take this one, so P is equal to 5 into 120 divided by 12. So this 12 and 120 can be cut, this is 10, and now this is 10 5 ja is 50. So this is 50 meter, your answer is there. So the height of the tower is 50 meter. So this is completed. So understood, this is different word is been given, tangent is equal to 5/12 is given, but not to confuse, tangent is always tan theta is been given, and that is P by B always. Okay, so we'll move to the next question. So students, our fifth question is ready. Now we will do the answer. First we will read the question. The angle of depression, again depression here comes, of the car parked on the road from the top of a 150 meter high tower. So let's do the tower again. This is the tower, and always tower is perpendicular to the ground. This is ground, done. So AC is the tower, and 150 meter high tower, that means tower height has been given 150 meter. That angle of depression of the car parked, here a car is parked. So let us better, if the car parked will be C will be given. So this is B. So now here a car is being parked. Now the angle of depression of the car being parked means, suppose some observer is here like this. This is the line of sight. This is the line of sight. And angle of depression means how the observer is here, how it will look to the top of the tower. Somebody is there, he will look to the car like this. So his head is going down. So the angle is angle of depression has been created here. So like this, this is angle of depression theta. And if this is angle of depression theta, I told you in the beginning when I was telling the concept. So this is this line and this line are, this is horizontal line parallel to ground. So this is parallel line means this is the intersector. So now this is theta means this is also theta, right? And this is, if this is theta and this is theta, now you got the theta. Theta opposite side will be the perpendicular, theta adjacent side will be the base. Now you have all data. Now the angle of depression of the car parked on the road from the top of a 150 meter high tower is how much? 30 degree has been given. So this is 30, so this will be also 30 degree. Now this is perpendicular, and what is being asked now? The distance of the car from the tower. This is the tower and this is the car. This distance is being asked here now. So how to find this distance? So P is been given, theta is given, and base is being asked. P and B, which trigonometry function? Again, the popular trigonometry function, that is tan, right? So let us put tan theta. Tan theta is equal to P by B. This implies that. So now tan theta means here tan theta has been given 30 degree. So P is how much? 150 divided by base, not given, we have to find out. This simple. Tan 30 is how much? Again, you do remember what values I have told. Tan values 0, 1 by root 3, 1, root 3, and not defined. So you put that is 1 by root 3, right? Tan 30 is 1 by root 3 is equal to, this is 150 divided by B. Now again cross multiplication like this. B is equal to, this is 150 root 3. This is meter, whatever is given. Now the answer is given. In some questions this value in options might have been given in decimals, because root 3 value, the decimal value has been given and multiplied. You put the root 3 value and multiply, you will get the answer. But the procedure is like this. So we did few concepts, very few concepts of application to trigonometry, which is very useful in daily life. And now 5 examples, 5 MCQ. These MCQs might have definitely, empowered you with some concepts of how trigonometry can be applied in daily life. With this, I hope you might have liked this video, and stay tuned for another such kind of videos. Thank you.